Yate Osio Halito Istango Bojo from the Indian Nations University. You're watching Haskell News.
Welcome to Haskell News. I'm Raquel Butler. Things have changed in Curtis Hall. Off-campus students can no longer eat for free. Now they have to purchase a $4 meal ticket for each meal. Here's Dallas Rudd with the rest of the story.
There have been many changes to the Haskell campus this semester. One of the main changes has happened in Curtis Hall. Off-campus students are required to pay $4 to eat to purchase a meal ticket for each meal, which comes out to $60 a week if you were to eat 3 meals a day. The current meal plan is $68 for on-campus students. It comes out to $240 for the month if you were to eat 3 meals a day, 5 days a week.
I am now, I usually come up here and eat at Curtis Hall before my lunch or between classes. I take 18 credit hours this semester. I have class from 11 to 12:30 and from 1 to 2:30 or to 2:15. So I only have about a 30-minute break to get lunch between classes. And by not being able to come to Curtis and utilize the free lunches, now I have to pay $4. And I'm a low-income student. I have EBT, and I have to go home and prepare a meal. I live about 20 minutes off of campus with traffic, so having only 30-minute lunch break, I'm usually about 15-20 minutes late for my next class. And I had to work things out with my instructor with the problems with my tardiness.
I asked Ronald Russo what he does do for lunch now and how convenient it is for him.
It's not very convenient because they don't offer a meal plan, and for $4, I mean, I can't really go off. I can't afford to go to Taco Bell or McDonald's and spend money like that on a daily basis because I'm on a fixed budget.
I asked Philip Stan what his opinions were about the off-campus students not being able to eat this semester and having to pay $4 a meal.
When off-campus students, especially being a student athlete, it makes it really difficult for students to pay for a meal when living off campus. I mean, we already have our bills that we have to finance ourselves, and then having to come and pay for a meal, $4 a meal, really hurts the budget, you know.
Also, I asked Philip Stan how he felt the nutritional value was here at Curtis and if he felt like he was getting what he needed out of the meals.
Just zoom in right here, especially for paying $4 for this. When looking at the nutritional value as well as the quantities, a big guy like me, especially a student athlete, I mean, is this really going to fuel me to perform in my best way? I definitely believe that we should have a food plan because it'll be easier to pay it up with tuition, to have it deducted out of our Pell if we do qualify for Pell in the beginning of the semester, especially at a discounted rate. I understand that students living here on campus get a discounted rate, but what's the difference for us? We should qualify in the same category as them. The only difference between us is we have bills outside of campus. They live on campus here for free, so I feel almost like we're being, I guess in a way, discriminated on for living off campus.
I would rather just pay for it up front if I was going to. I don't eat there that often because I am off campus, but there's days like today where I would like to eat there because I'm here from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. because I'm a student worker also. Even though I live off campus, I'm still here 12 hours a couple of days out of the week. And I only have an hour break, so it's kind of tough. So eating at Curtis would be nice, I mean, but I have to go to the business office and pay them and then come over here. And it's, you know, it's that Haskell shuffle deal. They always send you around to different departments. If I could pay there, I would pay there more often, but I still don't like it. I'd rather just pay up front. And the way I see it, off-campus students are less expensive than on-campus students. I know we want to save money anywhere, but you know, why couldn't they afford to us that kind of deal? Because we have other financial needs versus what maybe some on-campus students have. And so I think that it would be better for them to just charge us $68. In fact, I could say if they charge me $68 for the meal plan, they would make more money off of me because I don't eat there that often. And if I was to pay $4, I would go maybe, once a month, twice a month. So
I'm Dallas Rudd with the Haskell News.
The Haskell community gathered at Coffin Sports Complex for the spring 2014 Welcome Back Powwow. Here's Lori Hasselman with the report.
Haskell family and friends came together Saturday, February 8th to enjoy dancing, singing, and great food. Kicking off the powwow was Haskell Color Guard, who led the grand entry, followed by Haskell leadership and contest dancers. Participating in this year's Welcome Back Powwow was grass dancer and former student Waylon Finch, who has been dancing for 24 years. Why did you come to the powwow today?
It's been a few years since I've danced, and I was supposed to come down and help dance for a special for a friend, but they canceled at the last minute, and I was already took time off from work and everything, and it's been a few years since I stretched my legs. I'll just need to get out there.
Sophomore J.C. Lamar was also a participant. How long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing since I was 2 years old, and I'm 23 now.
And why did you come to the powwow today?
Because I attend Haskell, and I was like, what a better way to represent and support my school than coming to our Welcome Back Powwow.
Between contests, dancers and spectators had a variety of food choices. Haskell Indigenous and American Indian Studies Club was on hand to generate some club revenue.
We're selling meat pies.
How long did it take to make those?
Oh, all day. We prepped the night before, and we cook all day today.
Do you make a lot of money at the selling stuff here today?
At the powwow, yes, we do. We make enough to sponsor our events that we put on throughout the semester.
Powwow attendees enjoyed shopping at a variety of vendor booths also set up at the event. This is Lori Hasselman reporting for Haskell News.
Twitter has recently caused some problems for Haskell. Here's the rest of the story. For years, young adults have been notorious for gossip, rumors, and lots of secrets. The avenues for these sorts of things have changed frequently. The newest way to gossip and spread rumors is through confession pages.
Just a page where people kind of air their dirty laundry, or things or events, or, it could be anything.
DM me your stories and confessions and I'll tweet them anonymously, claims the Haskell Confessions page. Some tweets are playful, stating that they stick their gum under the Curtis tables, but other tweets are degrading to other people.
I think that the Haskell Confessions page is not very nice sometimes because it is a form of bullying when it brings other people down.
Well, no, because you're kind of telling them, so I don't understand how it's bullying. And it's anonymous, right? It's not bullying, what the hell?
Confessional page is pretty nasty because all they do is talk about sex, drugs, and alcohol.
Everyone gets drunk and high, though. Well, at least a lot of people do. I personally don't, but I don't know. Is that make us like our school look bad? I guess in a weird way, but I feel like every school, or at least almost every college, kids are getting drunk and high all the time. So.
Well, the Haskell Confessions page, I think, was a poor representation of the university because it was not an authorized or an allowed activity using the logo and the name that are trademarked, copyright protected through the United States Patent Office.
The user of the account said, "I know that college can be difficult and stressful, and I thought that creating this page would give a few old and new students a good laugh or smile. It gives them a chance to share their own funny experiences and stories without being put out into the open to be made fun of. I told myself when I created this page that if it got out of hand, it would be deleted. I hope it has made students laugh or at least smile. I know that not a lot of students want to DM, but I can understand why. Those who have DM'd me are very brave, though. I tweet every confession DM'd to me, and the DMs get deleted as soon as the stories are tweeted. Even though our confession page was started just for laughs, it seems to have some tweets that may be causing some damage."
Haskell can be in a very fragile state. We all are aware of what the budget is like. The last thing we need is a reason to cut any more or to fund us any less. And if the only thing Senator Pat Roberts' staff is able to pull up are these types of anonymous confessions, what are we doing? Are we really achieving the mission of educating Native American youth?
The user of this account could suffer detrimental consequences.
We can bring a lawsuit against the person involved for copyright infringement. Ultimately, a person associated with this the university would expel. An expulsion would then follow the student wherever they went.
The page was just recently removed for unknown reasons. This is Raquel Butler reporting for Haskell News. Haskell students were given a midweek surprise with 2 days off from classes. Here's Lori Hasselman with the story.
Haskell campus was slammed with blizzard-like conditions, causing campus to shut down classes for 2 days. Students and staff were notified via E2 Campus Alert of the cancellation, excusing non-essential staff. Essential personnel, such as those in food and housing, were still required to report to work. This is Lori Hasselman reporting for Haskell News.
According to local news sources, snow accumulations totaled 14 inches. Haskell basketball teams kicked off the month at home on Saturday, February 1st. Here's Lori Hasselman with the update.
Haskell women notched a win with forward Tanaya Murphy leading the team with 18 points, sinking 5 three-point shots. Kelly Warrior, forward, was close behind, scoring 13 points and also led the team in rebounds along with forward Sylvana Levere at 6 each.
I think the team did pretty well. We played together great and our defense was on point for the most part. We had some breakdowns, but other than that, it was good enough to pull out a win.
Guard Stan Lovato led the Haskell men in scoring with 26 points and was the highest scoring player of the game. Ron Russo, Dallas Rudd, and Wilbur Everett all led the team in rebounds with 8 each.
They're the #1 team in the conference, and we should have beat that team. We ended up losing by 7 points. We played really good. It's just second half we came out a little slow. First half we won. We beat them first half. Second half, I don't know what it was. We just kind of let them have it. But we're a good team. We're rated #1 in rebounds. We got a few people that have ranks in other areas. Stan with his 3-point percentage. Ron, total rebounds per game. So, we're doing pretty good. We're hanging. The conference knows about us. So, for the season, anyways, we got to win out all these games. We can go to the conference tournament. We still got hopes of going to the national tournament. So, we're doing pretty good things, pretty big things.
Fans were out in full force to cheer on the Indians, and as always, the Haskell band took the fun to an exciting level. The Haskell women are currently 4-3 for the season in conference, with Haskell men holding a 2-5 conference record. This is Lori Hasselman reporting for Haskell News.
Thank you for watching. I'm Raquel Butler for Haskell News.